Well, hello interlopers. Still no live stream, sorry. Haven't figured it out. Um, what I wanted to talk to you today was about the um, the relatively new to the game, the staffs. What I think it's stabs. Um, that are basically multi-tools, okay? But they have a certain variety to them that you find parts of them, three parts. You find heads, you find backbones, and you find cores. And several of each type that you combine a head, a backbone, and a core together at a uh, autophage camp at their little terminals, and you make a staff out of them, which it once you've made it, then it tells you what class it is, and uh, depending on which parts you use, is what it looks like, um, and the class determines how many super slots it has. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? C, B, A, and S class. But the parts are slightly interesting. Any given camp, you get two of each type usually. Two heads that you could purchase. Two what do you call them? Backbones, and two cores that you can choose from. And I've got here all of the ones that I found. I think it's a complete set. Um, concentric transducers, runic focus, salvage area, radiant heart, havoc coil, reclaimed head, and reclaimed claw for the heads. For the backbones, you've got recycled pole, havoc lance, radiant bore, salvage shaft, runic beam, fiberglass grip. These you got Atlantean chamber, runic core, salvage battery, radiant chamber, havoc core, reclaimed grip, and that's for some reason there's 7 of the heads and only 6 uh, of the backbones and cores each, right? Also, you notice here it says 1 out of 20. You can stack them, so you could buy more than one if for some reason you thought you needed it, except for these 3 here, the concentric transducer and atlantidium chamber, and the fiberglass grip. They do not stack. If you have 2 fiberglass grips, it takes 2 slots. Whereas if you have 2 of these, or up to 20, you can put them all in 1 slot. Okay? The next thing is that they have types. Runic focus, there's a runic beam, and a runic core for these stackable ones. 3 runic things. You got 3 salvage things: salvage aerator, salvage shaft, salvage battery. You got radiant heart, radiant bore, and radiant chamber. If you put the radiant parts together in one staff, they sort of fit together. They all have a little purple theme to them, whereas like these all have a kind of a green theme to them. Okay? They sort of fit together aesthetically, but you're free to mix and match them whatever way you want. Radiant heart, bore and chamber, and then havoc core, havoc lance, havoc coil. The last one and the last 2 of these don't quite fit the pattern. You got reclaimed head, reclaimed claw here for heads, and then recycled pole instead of a reclaimed pole. There's no real difference to it other than the name. Reclaimed grip. So you got three reclaimed, but you don't have a backbone. You've got a recycled pole and no other recycled parts. These here, the names don't quite fit in a pattern either, but they fit in the pattern of not being stackable. So I've got them in a column there. The other thing is when you pick what parts you want to try and make your staff out of, only the head determines what class it will be. You can choose the head, and some of them will be A, B, C class. I'm not sure if they have S class as well. I think they have S class, but they're much rarer. Depending on which head you put in the machine, right, to combine them. These parts are for aesthetic, decorative purposes only. Only thing it affects is the appearance of your staff, what sort of foot it'll have, what sort of grip it'll have, and these not only determine what the head of the staff, the top of the staff will look like, but also the class and the number of slots, therefore, right? So you on any given planet, perhaps like this one will always be a class, whereas these three are always C class. Okay, no matter what what autophage camp you go to, on a given planet, it'll be the same. No matter what you do, you put this head on it and it'll be A class. You put any of these bodies or grips on and it'll still be A class. It doesn't matter. But you switch the head and it might be C, might be B, might be S. I'm not sure. The other point is then that you go to a different jump to a different star system, go to a phage camp, and different heads will be A class, B class, C class, or possibly S class. It won't be this one anymore. This one will be now a C class, and this one will be an A class, or one of these reclaimed ones will be an A class, and the other will be a C class. Who knows? It only depends on the heads. Okay. Other than that, they're standard multi-tool. You can put whatever you want in them. You could put as many slots as you want. Well, it's up to 60 slots on any of them as far as I can tell, once you get it up to S class. You can promote them in classes at the same multi-tool machine as you promote anything else, and add the slots the same way as you add slots to any other multi-tool. They've got similar statistics as far as I can tell. Not too clear on what the stats come out as. Maybe you could ask Zane about it or something. I'm not sure if he's done a thing on these staves yet. He maybe has. Zane's World with the X, spelled with the X, Zane, is really good for information like this. You can build them up. You got room here to put 3 or 4 weapons on, and fully buff them out with mods. If you look around and long enough, you find ones that have nice arrangements of the super slots, so they're grouped together, so you could pile them up on one weapon, or on on your scanner, or on your shield, on your what do you call these things, multi-tool mods. Anyway, forbidden multi-tool modules, all the same as any other. They don't have the special ones like some of the autophage multi-tools, not the staves, the ones in their multi-tool cabinet. not the ones in the regular terminal. Ones in the multi-tool cabinet are like a machine gun sort of thing. Uh, they're a little different. They have different base units. You need a whole nother video about them. But the staves, and see, this is a reclaimed head. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah. Wow. There's no way to look at the head much there. Maybe like this. Yeah. See, you can sort of see eyes and a mouth on the head. So that's that multi-tool with the reclaimed head. I've also got another one with a different head on it that I've been playing around with. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's got the concentric rings or whatever they're called, and different grip, and yeah, just a plain foot on it. So that's what you get for for Autophage stabs. I think that's what I wanted to say about it for now, and thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it in the comments, and press the like button or something, I guess. Goodbye for now. Figure out which button to press to end the video.